Hello, YouTube, and welcome to the track that was built on an Indian burial ground known as Talladega. Site to the cutoff race of the round of 12 here for the Coke Vanilla Cup Series, actually for all three series. And alongside me, once again for this one, are Stephen Paul III and Austin the Plant.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
So for this one, Dylan Young will be starting on the pole, so he is guaranteed to race. As I show you a little bit of the rest of the grid, I'm actually just going to hand it over to Steven and Austin for their thoughts and predictions.
Austin.
Okay, well, it's Talladega. We're gonna see how the first duel is going to be, and then the second should be the same, which you'll see a little bit later on. Bunch of 2 and 3 wide racing, and that's basically it. Here's command right now.
Drivers, start your engines!
Command has been given. Steven, your thoughts?
Well, our first qualifying, because last year it was rained out due to rain, which I hosted the session. It's going to be very interesting. This track usually has 4 wide, and they big wreck. We've seen the last 2 years here. We had a championship final, and lap 1 cost a lot of chasers. It's going to be wild with these cars. No caution, so the threat of lap cars and cars being in the way is definitely going to be a possibility. And I can't tell you who's going to make this race. It is going to be wild start to finish. Robert Paul in last, he can go to the lead, big wreck, and he can make the field. Dylan Young is always going to be locked in, so the example could be the 37. Second place could drop to 31st and miss the race. Our cutoff is Wilson, and I think, so wait, this is duel 1, so the Wilson and the 9.
The 88 would have been the cutoff for the top 8 coming in.
Yeah, Wilson and Zach Rogers in the 19, they want to have the best run possible in this duel because the most safest place at there's no safe place, but being in the lead is the best space. And for those two, they need to make sure they have a good run to advance to the next round.
Well, yeah, so they would like to get a good starting spot. Obviously, all about positioning in this duel. The chasers that we have are Henry Sanford, Stephen Paul III, Tim Randolph, Amy Shelley. So go figure, our 2 Talladega aces are in the same duel. Chris Wilson and Zach Rogers. Also have Max Anderson and Mark George, who were eliminated. Mark George is another driver who also knows that he will race. It's just a matter of where he starts. As the field gets ready to come through turn 3 and 4 here, they space out a little bit, so might be anticipating something, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, so we have a lot of strange first-time winners here. We've had Nick Nileman, Wilson, Trevor Meacham,
Nileman was a fun one because he started last that day.
Yeah, Jake Smith, Kyle Matthews, and the most forgettable win in history, and then I won here last year. So anybody can win this track.
As the pace car is off, field under control. The Chevys on the front row for Dylan Young and Kira Arenthade. And we are green from Talladega.
And look at that 07 car already jumping to that. That's going to be a restart violation.
Like we actually have that.
Nope.
The 07 to the middle, 3 wide. It's going to shove the 49 of Ryan George out of line. Still side by side though between the 24 and 37 as they come off turn number 2. And still getting up to speed as well for the rest of the field.
Yeah, it takes about a lap to get up to speed. At least we don't have the big wreck like we saw at the start of the Cup race last year.
As they come into turn number 3, still side by side among the leaders.
Can they get the...
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Charles, go ahead.
I was going to say, as the 24 now pulls ahead off turn number 4.
Yep, got to make sure that we're going to see if they can lock bumpers. The bumpers are not entirely square, so you're going to have to get the best. Oh, look at this action already. 3 wide.
There's your 3 wide right there.
3 wide, multiple rows deep, as leading lap 1 will be the 26 of James Qualls, or will it? Apparently, it might have been the 24. It was by 5 thousandths.
Dylan Young, just go to pit road. Save the car, buddy. Oh, God, it's not where you want to be.
Well, and good news is all 31 cars
3 wide and not 4.
Sorry. Good news is all 31 cars are still in the pack.
Yeah, that's good news for me. As oh man, they might not be in a second.
Matt Dixon to the lead. Still 3 by 3. That is 6 rows deep.
And Paul can finally pass the 75 this week.
Oh, nearly 4 wide there with Austin LaPlante thinking about a move on the 37 as Dixon leads at the line.
These guys are are dropping more moves than Carlos Springs right now. As here we come.
4 wide. And that's Dylan Young on the outside.
And that's not where you want to be. Here we go, big wreck.
Not yet. They're keeping it going. As long as they don't lean, they'll be fine. They're back to 3.
There we go.
A little bit of lean in between the 66 and the 48, though.
Yeah, you do not. Oh, there we go. Oh my God, Jack Daniels and Home Depot do not mix on a Friday night, and that almost was a wreck.
All the things you've ever said. One, this should go up on a Thursday night if everything goes well.
Oh, that's right.
I think you made Fitzy triggered.
No, you were drinking so much you thought it was Friday night.
Top 3 are single file now as Henry Williams tries to make the move on the 48 of Kyle Matthews. James Qualls decides he wants the inside, and now LeDuc's in the middle 4 wide.
Oh my God, the top 4 have pulled away. Oh, we got some tandeming right here. We got some drafted partners coming down. Oh, one down
back the at it. There's still 4 wide. That's Deaver.
Oh my God. Oh, he missed the pavement.
They're making it work. Ryan George, LeDuc, Tim Randolph on the inside. That's Henry Sanford coming up into this battle now.
And oh my God, Ryan George is just trying to make
Jesse Turner to the middle 4 wide.
Oh my Lord. Jesse Turner, he's trying to be the Energizer Bunny. It's almost working. No, it's not.
Tiderman to his inside. Now they're back to 3, so is LeDuc.
Oh my God, this is intense, man. These drives showing why they're the best offline NRSL 3 drivers ever. Oh, what a move.
Now I was going to say the top 5 are single file.
Here comes Jonesy boy. Here he comes down the inside.
Henry Williams, no, not a winner yet this season.
Winner last year came at the Coca-Cola, so Super Speedway winner in the series.
Former Super Speedway winner, at least, as Peter Onjak, the Vegas winner, coming up on the inside line with help from, ironically, Williams' teammate William Brock in the 20.
Well, I noticed some Iron Night from last year. We were not having a big wreck, and the high side works. Matt Dixon blocks. My God.
Well, and actually, what it is multiple lines are working.
That is awesome to see right here as the Gibbs teammates are aligned right here as the Brock trying to push Indiana Jones to the lead.
Meanwhile, it is Matt Dixon leading with a fellow Chevy behind him. Peter Onjak now pushing the 70 to the front. We have 70 and 07. The reverse numbers leading the way, and Onjak makes the move.
Yeah, he said screw that. Here comes Gene getting pushed by Kyle Lynn. Only a cup win at this track and a very forgettable finish, and that was a championship race, that's why.
Yeah.
Oh, so, God, the 50. Jesus Christ.
So we weren't really focused on that. 3 wide for the lead. Here comes Gene Sanford to the front.
And Gene has never won an SS series in the Cup, SS track at the Cup Series.
Now
4 wide almost.
Oh, they're going to be 4 wide for the lead here in a moment if they're not careful.
This is why Kyle can only won 1 Cup race. Stupid moves like that.
Well, they're going to get back to 3 wide off turn 2.
Somehow that's going to work. As Aaron Thane, George, LaPlante's getting pushed by Dylan Young.
I think this is only working because we've only got 31 cars on the track.
Yeah, that's very true. This was the main race that beat some death. Henry Sanford.
Go ahead.
No, that's the 60 car in the bottom. Excuse me. Henry not anywhere up to the front. I'm very shocked. Henry's been the Talladega Master.
Well, right now, the Talladega Master was scored in 19th. He's going to have Zach Rogers make the move to this inside.
They are 3 by 3 by, well, almost 3, except in that pack.
3 wide, 4 rows deep. Austin LaPlante's going to be the one to make it 4 wide next.
Oh my God, Austin. No. Well, it looks like whoever gets to that 4th lane, they lose speed right there and does not cause the wreck. Good job by Charles.
Matt Dixon now in the middle, 4 wide as they come down the back straightaway.
48 has never won in the Coconut Cups. They won a duel before, never in the Cup Series.
2 rows of 4, I think.
This ain't going to work. This is not going to work.
It's working so far.
They are using some principle to make this work right here, and I don't know how they're
working. There are 2 rows of 4 now because Williams is in the middle, 4 wide.
Here we go. Nope. How we working? I don't know how this is working. Here
Meanwhile, up front, Kyle Matthews, Mark George going for the lead.
This is not going to work. We're
5 wide. 5 wide.
3 rows of 4 now.
This is not going to work.
Tigerman now up in the top line there.
How is this working? How is this
There
working?
was a time we were just too wide.
What is this, 2012?
Somehow the field making this work for multiple laps in a row.
All right, who's going to be the idiot who causes the wreck?
Zach Rogers, I think, is leaning.
This is not the guy you want to do it. Oh my God, Ronald crap.
They got back to just one row of 4 for the time being.
Chris Wilson trying to mow his way through the field, and he just backs off smartly.
Meanwhile, it's still side by side with Kyle Matthews and Matt
my
George
God.
for the lead. This
Five
still
wide.
4 wide.
Jesus, man, this is some intense action right here.
And they're making moves to the front while doing it.
Man, kudos to Charles for making this I and I. Oh my Lord, hopefully 8 balls this time. Oh, one car. Where are you going? This is not Junior.
Well, Pretty Shaw with no help up top.
Oh my God, pretty sure you are not Dale Earnhardt Jr. No wonder why I dropped back. Kyle Matthews getting pushed by LaPlante. He's pushing another Hendrick car up there.
And Time Pollard also making joining that line going towards the front.
Trying to pull a what's the guy's name? Aaron Derrickson trying to get his first 2 wins back to back, or Zorline in the Truck Series.
Well, there's so many drivers that you could have gone to for that one.
Yeah, those are the most.
Right now, top 3 are going to be single file by the time they get to the line. And here comes the pole sitter for this duel, Dylan Young up to the front.
I can't believe it. All 31 cars, well, Jesse Turner and Duncan and
Oh no, we still have all 31 up in the pack.
Yeah, look at this, 4 wide in the back. That's Henry Stanford. I am very shocked by that.
You know, maybe he's just positioning himself, figuring out his car. I can't really argue with his strategy. He knows how to get good finishes here, so.
I can't believe we haven't wrecked here. It's unbelievable we haven't wrecked.
As now Henry in the middle, 3 wide. The best driver career-wise here at Talladega in the series.
By far. As, man, 87 trying to make a move all by himself. Hey, Kyerman with the moves.
And
Went from the top to the bottom. Elevator ride, that's what they call it on their almost 4 wide for 30
they were
seconds.
peeking
Lead,
at it.
Actually.
They're back to 3 wide though as they get in turn number 1. Time Pollard going for the race lead with help from Dylan Young and Zach Rogers.
It's not where Austin wants to be with 7 laps to go. He's got to get top 18, which we can't even mention because it changes every single lap so fast.
I was going to say, I mean, last time by top 18 was down to Algebra
Dead tie. Yeah, dead damn tie for 17th.
Well,
and
to the 100th.
To the
And
100th,
to be fair,
yeah.
that was actually tied between 17th and 18th.
Look
4
how
wide
wide
again.
Yeah, they're not.
This time it's
Chris
Louvier on the top.
Speed Racer used the fence in the TV show. He can't use the fence in this game.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. I think that engine will be destroyed if he rides the fence.
As still many rows of 3 up at the front. But meanwhile, top 2 are trying to gap the field. Dylan Young clears as well as Time Pollard.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't run into Sam Young, Time Paul will be fine.
Well, I mean, he's not trying to. He won't have to try and lap Sam Young. So.
And funny enough, Dylan Young is behind Time Paul when they make that reference. Amy Shelley to the front. She's also had great success. Or it's either Amy or Amy's had good success.
Mary's in the other duel.
Yeah, Mary got. Damn it. Amy got injured at season 2 at this track, leading to Tom Shelley's Cup debut. We'll see him back in the series next year.
Well, we'll see if that happens. We're not entirely sure. Is things kind of calming down somehow? I don't know. That's not usually how things work.
And when it will be.
Well, we got a single file line, I guess. We got the junior 2 up on the bottom.
The last time by, Ryan George in that 49 Q-Trax Dodge was the transfer spot. He's already passed Baranowskis, though, to get that spot away. Zach Rogers makes the move on Dylan Young for second.
That is exactly what Zach Rogers wants, because if there's a wreck on lap 1, if you start up front, you're going to probably miss it. Unless if you're in the midfield, you're probably going to get caught up in it.
Although, the way they're racing, you don't maybe expect a lap 1 crash either.
It's kind of more spread out, but you can still generate a huge run and get back to the front. So this is definitely working, as everybody just kind of flocking to the high.
As I think Pretty Shaw now has just gone to last. Oh, that was close with Amy Shelley.
my God, Mars Shorts does not want to get close to a female like that. That was almost a big pistachio.
As now Amy Shelley and her teammate Max Anderson have found each other on the racetrack. Qualls makes the move on Rogers for second.
They get 1-2 free Denver mattresses on us, so I hope they get up there. Here comes the Sharpie Pen 26 coming second.
So, I never knew about that deal about French so.
Well, I'm pretty sure Barney Visser can afford it in 10 years. It's 43 up the track. Chris Louvier cannot find the bottom side of the track. As wow, the drivers are getting aggressive with a side draft, you know.
78 and 87 still hooked up, or well, maybe not for long. Anderson makes the move. They're going to be 4 wide into turn 1.
What are you doing? And Anderson's going to be out of a job if he takes out the 78.
As Austin LaPlante found his way to the bottom as well. That's Gene Sanford in the 47 behind the 46.
The 48. I mean, Mark George cut Kyle Matthews a break. That was going to be
contact between the 46 and 78 down the backstretch.
Amy Shelley is not popular today.
Top 3 now, single file.
Gene Sanford, who's won a couple duels this year, has had great says, we're coming down to 3 to go. This is where the intensity ramps up. You can feel it in the air. Here comes Anderson.
Oh, they're going to be 4 wide again, though.
This is where the wreck's going to happen. You're getting more intense. You got to get the top 18. Well, they're already in the top 18, so this makes no sense.
Yeah, this...
oh, my God.
Close to the wall.
And that hurts.
The Sharpie has gone flat, and he's going to miss the race.
That's going to be tough for 26 to come back from.
Well, that's going to help the field not wreck. Well, he got off the wall, at least. He rode it pretty good.
Yeah, but now Qual's going to need a lot of help in that 26.
Well, they might wreck right here. Nope, they only got 3 cars in that pack. New leader, looks like.
As Max Anderson to the top of the field now.
Austin LaPlante coming for a dual win. What is this?
LaPlante to second. Rogers makes the move on Amy Shelley for 4th.
Now, you don't want to get too far away because remember the start-finish line is all the way there.
Right there.
Now, is that too big of a lead for the 87?
It definitely is. They're going to be going with a full head of steam.
Austin LaPlante trying to clear the field. Not going to... Well, he is going to be clear off turn 2. Now in the tire tracks at 87.
Here comes the field.
13 with a crossover, though.
The field is going more head of steam than a 1880s locomotive, and he's getting jealous because here comes the whole field.
Well, this might help the 87 because now the run's coming on the outside.
Oh, what are you doing, guys?
What's going on with the 70?
I don't know.
Oh, the 19's having a pit!
Oh, that's an out.
What?
Well, I guess the fuel mileage kind of sucks that car.
There's not even an issue. What? They shouldn't have to pit.
Doc Rogers says an issue. Gene Sanford trying to snooker a win here. The pack is separated. No big wreck is going to happen now.
So the white flag is out for Max Anderson trying to look for a dual win. I honestly don't get why he would have had to pit. We're on 1X.
Well, Max Anderson's only won duels at what tracks at road courses. His last duel win was he actually won a duel last weekend at Irwindale, and yeah, it's gonna be his second duel win of the year. It looks like it's Ty Pollard trying to make sure it doesn't happen.
13 makes the move. He's gonna be side by side into the tri-oval.
That's the perfect time.
Start finish line's a far place away. Come on, Gene, help him. You bastard.
Coming to the line. Photo finish.
Got it. Got it.
All right, what a finish. Have you ever?
By 7 thousandths, Time Pollard gets it done.
All right, let's go. Have you ever?
Well, at this track, yes, we have. We had 4 wide for a finish.
That's not the point.
We had 4. One year we had 4 wide at this track. That was the one Mitchum one. We had 4 wide, and top 3 were separated by 7 thousandths.
When Charles didn't care about
Oh, look out! Zach Rogers still hasn't technically taken the checkered flag yet.
Oh my God, what a finish. Time Pollard making that 13 relevant, man.
Top 18 for this one. Time Pollard, Max Anderson, Gene We're going to take out Dylan Young in terms of like looking at top 18. Gene Sanford, Peter Onjak, Austin LaPlante, Matt Dixon, Amy Shelley, Henry Williams, Kyle Matthews, William Brock, so there's Dylan Young. Chris Wilson, Stephen Pollard III, Kira Arenthay, Jackie Tang, Henry Sanford. Sorry. Baranowskis
Such a
and
good
Tim
finish.
Randolph. As I
Sneeze
try
attack.
and stop sneezing, what we'll do is we'll take a break and then we'll be right back for duel number 2. And we're back for duel number 2. Sky Commons on the front row for duel number 2. And it will be indeed Dylan Young who will lead the field down to the green. I'll show you a few of the cars here as we get ready to go to the command here, track side.
Drivers, start your
Yeah,
engines.
duel 2 is always the crazier duel after a calm one. So
You
we'll see after
just
this
barely missed it on that, Steven. You were just barely at the tail end of it.
Damn it.
But go ahead.
Duel 2 is usually crazier, so maybe these guys a little more aggression. I hope not. And we'll see what happens.
Austin, you got anything?
Oh, sorry, I was just taking a drink. A regular drink.
It's
My
okay, we know
tongue's
what
causing
Steven's
drink.
been drinking.
Yeah, after a long day at Dollar that's what happens.
Ah.
Actually, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and take a break here, and then we'll just bring you back for green flag when they get off turn 4. Field's coming off turn number 4. Pace car here will pull off momentarily, and that will lead the field under control of the all Ford front row for duel 2. We had an all Chevy front row in duel 1, all Ford's duel 2, with Sky Commons and Jeffrey White. Roush Yates powered cars, I think, at this point too. Could be wrong on that.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be interesting. A little spaced out.
As the green flag is out, and we're underway with duel 2. Great start there for the 38 as well.
See what happens. Here they come down. 88's big separation right there.
Yeah, and still the 38 able to get out in front. Will Jeffrey White take advantage and get in line? Yes, he will. That's going to leave the 42 out there to lead the second line off turn 2.
Here they come.
No 3 wide yet. 42 is going to make the move on Jeffrey White down the back straightaway.
Yeah, try to make it down there. Oh boy. And yeah, JT out of the chase, but still going for wins right here, trying to push the Aflac cancer car up there, and he's going to make the run off turn 4.
Well, and also for JT, obviously could still finish as high as 5th in the points, depending on how he does. Currently comes into this race, they're 14th in the owners. Now we've got the 3 wide as JT makes the move on Sky Commons into turn 1.
Kind of, yeah, not something we forgot. JT was the Daytona 500 winner earlier this season, so he is the 42 has success in the SS tracks.
And you have a fellow Dodge in that inside line in the form of Kenny Moma. That's a team that's been on a stretch of good runs lately.
And Allie Nelson, who's still trying to break the slump of getting to 100 front races since her 100th career start. I'm slurring my words here. Maybe I've been drinking. As Kenny Moma's coming up to here.
Is gonna make the
go.
move 3 wide, maybe. Jeffrey White tried to block, but couldn't quite close the door.
And somebody who needs a drink, Zachary Fitzwater, 38th, 41st, and 38th in his last 3 chase races, needs a good run. And oh my God, what a move!
And Fitzwater is gonna maybe make it 4 wide for the lead. Kenny Moma thought about it, but couldn't block him.
Oh, nice job by the field for staying straight. It's Pride
Nelson
Month,
to
but
the
damn.
middle, 3 wide behind Jeffrey White.
And Kenny Momo, you're not Jay McMurray. Do not block 3 lanes. Oh, he
he's
tried.
managing to. Blocks Fitzy into 3. Pole sitter for the duel, Sky Commons with JT Bryan on the outside line now.
And they're still trying to die right here. As here we go.
Well, I mean, 3 wide will work, and we saw that they could even make 4 wide work.
So Charles is in that pack. I definitely guarantee a wreck now. Oh God.
Oh, Fitzwater
Fitzwater
nearly made contact with the 16 as they went off into turn 1. Huge lead for the 10.
Yeah, that's not where you want to be in this track. You're going to be in the sucker hole pretty soon. You're going to be like Booker T, the sucker hole, if you keep moving like that.
Derek Hamill trying to clear the pack and get a run on the 10 down the back straightaway. Not going to be able to materialize it, though.
Here comes the numerology on the bottom side, 1 and 2.
As Brian Hart, Adam Flickinger struggling to keep up with the draft.
He's gonna have
I didn't think that the 55 was going to have that much trouble, but apparently they are.
Yeah, they're going to need to get some new parts from Napa to get that car up to speed.
Well, as long as they can keep in the draft, they're going to have a shot. They're still within range of it.
Oh my God, Tristan Wilhoit, the season 5, Daytona 500, nearly died in that taking care of business 99 car.
I didn't quite see where it was, but okay. I'll take your word for it.
We had the Fox cameras there for a second. Here comes the 1 car for the lead.
Yep. Well, 3 wide here. That was close with Derek Hamill and Seth Cole.
Seth does not want to dodge. Get away from Alec.
No help down low for Delon Abrahamian, although help might be coming in the form of Isaac Flickinger. Here comes the 2.
Yeah, Delon Abrahamian never won a race, second at Coca-Cola, so trying to get that first win. Here comes the 2 car, 30
Kenny
second
Moma
penalty.
hangs the 29 out to dry. Sorry.
Alexander Rowe, 30-second penalty at Lime Rock cost him a win to advance in the next round. And oh wow, look at his racing.
Huh? You talking about Isaac Flickinger?
Who did I say?
You said Alexander Rowe.
Well, that was that. Oh, Jesus Christ.
To be fair, the 2 is also 4th in points right now, despite that 30-second time penalty.
That is true, because runs like Fitzwater's has been causing them to be high in points. I think McDowell on the bottom side has been a horrible season. The 44 in general has been terrible, to be honest.
As 44 currently trying to follow the 05 down there. 34, Sam Young, unsponsored this week, trying to find his way up towards the front.
Yeah, maybe they need to do
it. That's not how you're going to do it, though.
That was strange.
Well, people are on the apron almost to pass it. Oh, 00. The Charles Sanford president car right there.
As Hamill up top. It is still Kenny Moma leading.
3 dodges up here, too.
Isaac Flickinger now decides he wants to make a move for the race lead.
We got 4 dodges. They're ramming their way through the field. Here they go.
Adam McDowell checked up. He's blowing up!
Oh boy.
Did I jinx him? Did I jinx him? Oh, there goes the
How is that not a wreck?
They survived somehow, but troubles for the 44 UPS Toyota. And that's going to be one of our DNQs today.
What can Brown do for you? Blow an engine. Here comes
and now
40.
a big gap between Alexander Rowe and Jessica Shelton and back to Ozcon.
Is that counted as a jinx or no? They said they were
I would say so. As 3 Dodges are lined up on the bottom trying to catch the 10 of Kenny Moma.
Yeah, the 44 they just blew the damn engine.
Alexander Rowe in 12th, trying to see if he can't catch up to this pack. Might actually have a shot at it if he can get into the draft to Sam Young.
Some of the drivers who fell out in the first one, that is not what they want to see, because Duncan, the 08, and a few others of the Chasers are back there.
Well, 18th the last time around was Tristan Wilhoit, as Rowe has caught the front pack.
00 nearly went off the front bumper of the 05 car. What a save by the 00.
And now the top 3 are all Dodges and single. Well, never mind.
Charles,
by the time I could get it out of my mouth, it wasn't true anymore.
The 2 cars kind of overheating a little bit. He's trying to get some air to that radiator, so I'm peeking out a little bit.
As Allie Nelson's going to join her teammate down on that low side, go and make the move on the 2.
You know, like how the Pirates can't raise the flag because they suck this year. The Dodgers are raising the flag right now for the
Ironically enough, on the day we're recording this, the Pirates did win and snap their losing streak.
Oh, well, they did. They actually did something. Wow. Holy crap. Here comes Kev Shear in the... wow. Here comes Seth Cole in the 5.
Kev isn't even in this series.
Yeah, thank God.
They'll count for 1.
Yeah, 2, actually. As Steve Pollock gets in the transfer, 99 is one who could DNQ. He needs to get into the top 7.
Okay, you're
closing up.
Try again. That is the transfer spot is still the 99 of Wilhoit.
Oh yeah, who was the? Oh yeah, Commons. 4 wide, guys. You're in the field if you don't
okay,
wreck.
but even if Common, so if, let's say Commons wasn't up here, then it would be top 17. You'd be looking at Ozcon in the transfer spot.
Kenny Boma. William Duncan is trying to catch that pack himself back there.
Yeah, he's actually gotten away from the pack back here. He's going to try and lead them up to the front.
Yep, here they come.
And you know what? It actually is working. That 31 was quicker than the 10 the last time by.
Yeah, Kenny Momo was doing the junior line and nearly died up on the high side. Ali Nelson Ganassi trying to be 1-2 here. That the 41 already in the field, so Seth Cole, here he comes. Seth Cole missed every win and you're in chase race until last week, and now he's trying to win the duel this week.
He's actually trying to win a duel, yeah. He's got help from the 05, Charles Sanford. He's a former Daytona 500 winner.
Very forgottenable. As Duncan is catching.
Well, but now he's going to be battling the 25. I just saw that move out of the corner of the screen.
Yeah, here comes the 30. 34 lost their sponsorship due to holding up the leader last week. As here comes the 00 to the bottom.
Did you say her?
Yeah, not her.
Did you say her sponsorship?
We'll go back to the tape and find out. Or the comment section will just rip me. 3 wide right here is
now it's Johnny Gardner leading that backpack. And even though that they were battling, they still reeled in this pack. They are catching them.
Yeah, and that is not what Seth Cole wants to see, a Johnny Gardner teammate coming up near him.
As Steve Pollard also making moves. There's Logan York coming up towards this front. And Marcus Ambrose was in the transfer spot the last time by.
Yeah, here comes the Carfax car, and if they wreck, we'll see it listed on the site this weekend as they are trying to push their way into the field.
As they're going to make the move on the 9. That's 3 wide for the transfer spot.
Hopefully no one has to pit.
Yeah, hopefully.
Jeffrey White. Jeffrey White was on the front row. One of those guys I can talk about. You can miss the race from starting in the front row. You got to get up there with this chess match. Here comes Seth Cole. What are you doing? That's not how you pass.
Well, he's got Derek Hamill on his inside. Trying to make the move, and it's going to be Nelson pushing Seth Cole on that outside line. Sam Young makes the move to the inside.
Here we go. They're all bunched up. It looks like the drivers in the back should overheat a little bit. They're going to have to cool off the engines by peeking out just a little bit. Then make it move the course. Where are you going, Alexander Rowe?
Well, the battling up in the lead pack has allowed this once 12-car pack to become more like a 20-car pack.
And it's going to be everybody besides Adam McDowell usually. Well, now, yeah, obviously.
Well, McDowell's out. Yeah.
So yeah, everybody's gonna catch back up, except maybe the more bad.
You know what? It's basically a 29-car pack. Zorline is the one that's the farthest back right now.
Now it's not good for Zorline, and people like the 66. Well, the 66 is gonna get the PC anyways, but whoever fell out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this isn't. I mean, I don't expect a wreck because how the I-9 is gonna get intense right here with 4 laps to go.
Side by side, Hamill's not gonna have the momentum off turn number 4 though.
Row.
JT,
to the bottom side.
Yep. He's going to battle his own teammate, actually, as JT Bryant continues to lead. And the pack has formed back up 27 cars strong at least, depending on where you really want to count some of those other guys.
Yeah, Charles up the hill. That is not what Charles wants. He was one safely into this race.
Well, he's going to need some help up there if he's going to try and get back to the bottom.
Derek Campbell.
Hamill to the top is not going to have the help needed to make that move work.
Look at all these rows of cars. This is going to get them. Well, now they're going to start jockeying a little bit, trying to make the field in the back. Already, I see somebody way up the hill back there.
Hamill clears row off turn 4.
Yep, Hamill, who's had a pretty well, it's been MWR.
It's been up and down, really.
Yeah, they were in the chase at one point, and a dismal stretch of races took them out.
Hamill makes the move into turn 1, though, on JT Bryant.
Yeah, here he comes down the inside. Kenny Jacobs row. Duncan, who was once outside the top 18, here he comes.
And Hamill's going to have the move. Well, it's not done, but he is out in front of JT as they go down the back. He's got help from Alexander Rowe and Johnny Gardner.
Yep,
and remember, we were mentioning Duncan was on the outside looking in. Look where he's at now.
Yeah, here he comes. Logan York
line on that inside line.
Yeah, we're gonna come 3 to go right here. Comes Rowe right here. He won in Mustang, kind of like an SS now. Really, here comes Gardner on the bottom side.
3 wide for the lead into the trioval. 31's a little bit too far forward though.
I'm expecting.
Here comes Duncan.
4 wide. 4 wide.
Oh, they're looking for. They are 4 into turn 1. They're gonna get back to 3.
If it's
Unless
a wreck,
JT decides to make it 4 wide, he does.
Oh, that's a wreck. Hamlin's power up high up. Oh my God, how are we straight?
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna. I don't.
Well, oh, come on, where's Prime?
They're
Oh
leading,
my
and
God.
there they go.
Still 4 wide. 2 rows of 4s to go into turn 3 with less than 3 laps to go.
Oh my God, who's gonna die? Who's gonna pound the wall?
Nelson's
oh my God.
in the middle of the 4 wide. That's Fitzwater to her inside.
If I'm William Duncan, I'm the best spot ever. 4 wide. Oh my God, this is not gonna work, boys.
Duncan leads to the line with 2 laps to go. The 31 is the exact same car number that Meacham won with here at Talladega.
Yeah, that was.
Zoroline is out of it, so it's now 30. It is officially a 29 car lead pack.
Oh, how are we gonna make it back? I'll be amazed if we make it back.
Gardner makes the move.
And the whole pack behind him. This is 2012 shades all over again. Oh, there we go, big wreck.
Yep.
Allie Nelson's around. Oh, they're still wrecking.
Oh my God, it's the big one. It's what we all feared.
Brett Moma, Bill Braddock, the pole sitter, Sky Commons is in it.
Jonathan Zoroline, go, go, go.
We'll look back and follow through. As Zoroline continues to pick up spots. He's past the 16. He's going to pass the 00 while he's at it.
Okay. Johnny Gardner.
Gardner leads at the line. The 88's now past the 55.
He's in top 18, I guarantee you he is.
He's up to 20th. Mary Shelley's off the pace, though, in the 08.
And the 77 just passes. We're going to miss the battle for the lead up here. As here we come. They're coming strong. Here comes
it's the battle of the beers up front with Ambrose and Flickinger.
And it's the hot girls up front.
To click out. Nice.
That's not what we need. Isaac Flickinger, who the hell's in the 2-car? Here he comes.
Isaac Flickinger, can he get a run on the 25? Not gonna get there. And Johnny Gardner's gonna have another duel win this season as he wins Duel 2 in a chaotic finish.
We knew it was gonna happen. That's the big one we feared, boys. Oh my Lord, what a finish.
Zoroline not gonna get to the 08. Mary Shelley's gonna end up finishing 19th. Zoroline in 20th.
And the pole sitter wrecked out, man. Brian Hart with that slow car 21st. Wow, what a finish, man. Gardner, that is Gardner.
I knew it was going to be a big wreck.
That is Gardner's, let's see, second dual win of the year, all coming in Duel 2, too.
So, Delano Bohemian, Jessica Shelton was around in that. Derek Hamill got caught up in it.
Good news for Johnny. All the dual wins he's had this year, he's finished top 10, so that's good news for him.
Will Hoyt was around in it. Brett Moma was collected.
Yeah.
Jeffrey White, Allie Nelson, Brian Hart.
96 is the definite D&Q. They might hit 25 plus. Maybe not. I don't know.
As the field comes down, top 18 in this one. Johnny Gardner, Isaac Flickinger, William Duncan, Marcus Ambrose, Logan York, Seth Cole, JT Bryant, Charles Sanford. Actually, top 17 because of 38.
Yeah.
Jack James, Zachary Fitzwater, Alexander Rowe, Kenny Momo, Steve Pollard, Sam Young, Adam Flickinger, Samet Oskan, and Rob Evans, the top 17. As Sky Commons definitely going to have to go to the back of car, so he'll have to forego his front row starting spot. Braddock also to the rear of whatever. Well, he's actually going to be a D&Q, so that's rear of that field.
Yeah.
And Adam McDowell going to have to go to the rear of the D&Q race as well with the camshaft issue. Probably a lot of others that are just going to say not even worth it and we'll just go to a backup car, depending on where they start. Gentlemen, your final thoughts on the duels.
Awesome.
Well, with these duels out of the way, that pretty much is going to show a preview of what the trucks and the Hooters races will be. Hopefully lots of 2 and 3 wide. Hopefully not 4 wide, because you probably saw what happens. Big wreck, and probably a lot of unhappy people as they leave this big as they leave Talladega, Steven.
Well, that's going to pre-cur. It's going to be crazy. I'm pretty positive it might be a wreck on lap 1. Might take a little longer. Duel 2 always has a wreck. Good job for Gardner. Like I mentioned, he's won 3 Duel 2 races now. All of them he's finished in the top 10, so it bodes well. But this is a beast of a track. Tough break for Zorline, Mary Shelley, and Jess finishing outside the top 18. 66 gets the PC, so that's 4 out of 6 spots already. So, it's going to be tough for some people to make the field right here. Good job by Steve Pollard. Finally, his first race since Texas. Thank the Lord, he finally made one. Charles the only driver without a top 10 this season. This is a good chance for him to get one. Some other notables: Marcus Ambrose and Logan York also make the field. And our best chaser looks like it's going to be Duncan or Zach Rogers. Rob Evans finished 3rd in the Daytona 500. Had the truck race and I believe a Hooters race at a plate race this year. So he's going to look strong on Sunday. And it's the cutoff race. Anything can happen. It usually has some team orders like we saw in season 4, or we're going to see some big crash and some last-minute screaming. So, I don't know. I'm ready for tomorrow, the truck, Hooters, and the Cup. What about you guys?
I'm definitely ready for him. With that said, though, congrats to... Oh, crap. The way that duel ended, congrats to Johnny Gardner and Time Pollard on the duel wins. I knew I'd get to it eventually.
Yeah.
I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Obviously, leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you haven't today for more gaming and racing related content. Leave a comment down below or on Discord if you didn't watch the premiere chat with us, just so I know who's watching and all that good stuff, or at least just skipping to the results. It's always nice to know. With all that said, you've been watching production for Steven Paul 3rd and also playing. You've been watching production of the NRSL. We'll see you guys next time.
See you guys. Give me some water.